Hello viewers, this is Liva Buhay. Today is a different kind of video. I'm here in a small forest just very near where I live, and take a walk, and at the same time look for the chanterelles. And so today I have with me my basket and a knife for cutting. So I just took a walk for 3 minutes, and then it's very important that you really have to look closely to the ground so you will see them. And there it is, the chanterelle. This mushroom is one of they're even called the gold in the forest, and it's because they are actually not cheap. If you buy it per kilo here, it's around 250 crowns, so it's kind of 250 crowns, kind of $25 US dollar. So what you do is that you just pick them up like that and just put it in your basket. And it's very important that you will use the kind of basket where it can breathe, because they're kind of delicate. And if you have them in a plastic and you're going around the forest for like an hour or more than an hour, then it can get rotten and get destroyed. So it's very important that you have a basket, and I have here my basket, so I have it there. I will not be cleaning them now. I usually just clean when I'm at home, so I have a lot more of time to just pick up. And now I will continue searching for the chanterelles. So these chanterelles usually grow too in this kind of environment where there's kind of moss, berries. It's actually blueberries here, but today I'm not here to pick up blueberries. I do it another time, and I will just show you. So when you find a place like this, then you will see they are growing this kind of size. I'm not picking them up. And I know sometimes there are people who come in the forest and they really pick, even they are very small ones, but I don't do it. I usually let them grow. If I come back and they're not there, then it's okay, because I think it's better to let them grow. So this year actually is very known to be growing a lot of chanterelles, because there are some years where it's not plenty of them. So I will be continuing, and I really saw a lot of small chanterelles growing, but I'm not picking them up. I'll wait and let them grow more. So I will continue my hunting, and I'll be updating later if I'll see some bigger ones. This is the mushroom that we call here in Sweden Karl Johan. This mushroom is actually growing in other different kinds in countries in Europe. It's kind of, if you cook it, it has this kind of texture like meat, kind of firm, and they are delicious ones. So we're continuing to walk, and I will tell you, this is really a very good sort of exercise, and at the same time it's kind of, and when you will stand and look around, and I can see some of them that are already even just eaten with the insects, but it's okay, we just go around. And here it is, they are there. So as you see, it's one, I don't exactly know how it's called in other countries, or in English, but in Sweden we call it Karl Johan, this kind. So I have here, all I do is I just have to cut it right on the ground. I normally doesn't really take out everything. And here is another one. This kind of mushroom usually grow like in this kind of environment where it has a lot of trees like that, birch tree. I don't know what is the name of the other trees. So they usually grow in this kind of environment. And as you see here, it's two here. I don't know, I can take actually, and because anyway the lower part of it is okay, so I still can take it, you know. And even if the upper part is kind of, some part of it is eaten by some insects, but as long as the outer part is okay, then you can actually take it. This kind of mushroom can be dried and you can save it for as long as you want in your kitchen. So if you can actually buy them, this kind of mushroom, but they are not cheap. And here in Sweden, one of the European countries that has expensive prices of food, one of the European countries that has a very high tax. So if you're the kind of person who likes to go into the woods and have some, you know, walk or something, then it's kind of very good thing to do at the same time, to look for some mushrooms. And if you're somebody who loves mushrooms, of course, I usually like mushroom. Chanterelles, Karl Johan, those big mushrooms that I got, I usually put them in my pasta. Have some olive oil, and you just have to, you know, cook them a little for a while in an olive oil. Have some garlic, and then if you want to go very, very healthy, then you don't have to put any how to say it, anything else. And then just put your cooked pasta on it. Have some Parmesan cheese, and there you will have your very delicious pasta with mushroom. So I will continue to take my walk. So I will be showing you a mushroom that is quite identical to what I call the Karl Johan in Sweden. So if you look at them, they look quite identical, right? One of the things that is very important when you pick up mushrooms is that those mushrooms that are not eatable, they actually look like brown there. And so I'm not really sure, because I normally just pick mushrooms that are like 4 to 5 kinds of variety, and the rest I don't pick them up. And it's because I'm not sure. It's a lot of varieties of mushrooms, but mushrooms which I am not sure if they are actually poisonous or not, I don't pick them up. So it's a lot here, and most of these mushrooms that are actually poisonous are kind of brown. And so those kind I'm not taking. Now I continue my hike. So these mushrooms that I had been picking, it can actually grow as big as it is. So you see, it can really grow as big as like that. But of course, when they are already like that, you cannot anymore eat it, and it's because it is already destroyed, eaten by some insects. And here it is too. It's actually a lot of them. When it's their season to grow, they can really grow everywhere, and most of the time they grow just under this kind of trees that are very high, and in the ground is more like some leaves, and that is the place where they love to grow. Anyway, I think I have to stop my my video until here, and thank you for following and watching the full video. I hope you did it. Again, this is Evelyn of Liba Buhay. See you again next time.